Hey everybody, welcome back to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. The reason I'm giggling a little is because I just did this intro and instead of YouTube I said Facebook and it was hilarious. It'll go in the blooper reel. Either way, I'm your friendly host Ian, now post-Christmas bloat, hungover, exhausted, sore throat, sore feet, sick and tired of everything. Welcome to my world. Hi, but my wife got me this lovely Christmas present, which is a Tamiya 1/14 scale radio control tractor truck, if you can't see the picture. It is absolute realism. She pointed out double exclamation marks, and I said, it's a Japanese thing, I guess. This kit is from 1994, so it is almost officially 30 years old. I think the only one that predates this is the King Hauler, which we've also built, but was never on the YouTube channel because I wasn't doing YouTube back then. But we got the globe liner here, and we're going to do a... Uh-oh. Get this out of the way. No, I'm kidding. Yes. We are going to paint it to look like the truck version of Optimus Prime G1. We're building the beautiful giant Agora monster beast, huge, okay, figure, statue, posable statue figure thing, whatever. That thing's awesome. And I wanted to try to match the paint on that. So I was playing with some Tamiya mica red, and that's over a white primer. That's way too bright. And that's over a gray primer, and that's a little too dark. So I think I got to buy some of that Tamiya pink primer, which is, I believe, meant for painting red. So we'll figure that out. That's going to be a whole, or I might go to the lacquer paint line and not use the rattle cans, because we're big boys here. So let's just unbox this beast and get down to business. Woo! She's your big box. And there's your big, giant. Here's a little turtle death over here. And look at that bad boy. Now, there's no exact clone for Optimus Prime. We're going to kind of go Bumblebee movie style with this. But yeah, like there's an antenna hole, 1994. We're going to sand that off and smooth it down and work on the body. There's a couple of little pings and pops. I don't know what. There's some half done holes here for something. I'm not sure if we're going to need those or not. Either way, we'll body work this as necessary. But yeah, there's our cab, which is just huge. It should be a fitting. Hold on, let's actually look at this. Let me go get a piece of Optimus Prime. Let's see. 1/14 scale Tamiya big rig versus half of the... Oh, Jesus God, it's going to be almost a perfect exact same size, almost. That's going to be very, very close. We can't obviously replicate these roof lights on the model, on the RC, but yeah, this... So I'm going to... I'll have this displayed right next to the standing Optimus Prime, and it should look pretty damn cool on display. So yeah, nice little side trip we took there. We love rabbit holes on this channel. And then we've got a bunch of plastic stuff. We've got the wiper blades. We've got the front grille. We got this little cab sun visor thingy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. If I am, all these chrome parts are pretty chrome. I'm going to want this to kind of sort of be matchy-matchy with Optimus, so I may end up stripping a lot of the chrome off of here and spraying things with, like, you know, aluminum finish type paint. Here's some more fuel tank and steps and little bullet light housings for the roof. We've got rear axle housings, transmission housing. This does have a 3-speed manually shifted transmission. If no one's ever heard of that before, it is a Tamiya thing. Here's a front bumper, rear bumper. We may end up trimming off these license plate areas here. We got some splash shields in front of the back wheels. I've looked at a few Optimus Primes, and these should be movie accurate. We might have to paint the center rod black, though. Little details. We don't need to worry about it. Some more plastic bits for in between the frame rails and suspension. The floor of the cab, where you would put the partial interior with the seats, but we might not have room for those seats inside. And we will find out in a little bit. And we got these big duralumin, Tamiya uses that damn word, duralumin frame rails. So nice C-channel rails. We're obviously gonna sand these up a little bit and prime them and paint them Optimus Prime blue. And then we go into this stuff. And here we have, oh, I already was peeking in the box during Christmas. Here we got, oh, rubber tires. Nice, smushy, rubbery smelling. They smell like real car tire. I mean, maybe because real car tires are also made of rubber. But it's just really, they really smell like walking into like the storage area at a tire store. It's insane. And then we have many, many bags of hardware, as this is a Tamiya with a full, you have to build the transmission, differentials, all that stuff. Very fun. We have, oh boy, yep, the classic brass bushings. We have bearings on order from Fast Eddie's Bearings, which they make great bearings. They always put the right bearings in their packages, unlike some sellers on Fleabay from, you know, that country that talks funny on the other side of the ocean. And we have this metal. Metal. Out of the, let's see here, yep. And then a regular Mabuchi RS, what is it, 470, 570, 370, whatever. We ordered a torque tune Tamiya motor for this. But yeah, nice stuff, real leaf springs, that's cool. The front beam axle, differential ring gears, all that good stuff. And then inside of this, we have, come on, behave, box. Good God. We have our wheels, and these are actually pretty accurate wheel for Optimus Prime. But I went a little overboard, as I usually do, and I ordered alloy wheels from, I guess, RC Mart on eBay. We got some windows there, the little tinted, some more bits of chassis frame parts, some transmission gears, some clear plastic parts, orange, red, and clear white for the headlights, and our little fifth wheel, whatever you call them. I'm not a trucker, guys. Don't eviscerate me too badly. But yeah, so that's that. It might seem like fairly simple in here, but oh my God, the weight of these parts is substantial. And then showing its age, this is the antenna that is meant to go on the roof, you know, for one of those old FM or AM radios. But we got 2.4 gigahertz these days, so we're going to be using, which most people would just use one of these, Futaba 4YWD, the ubiquitous, well, now they don't even, Futaba doesn't even list this. You'd have to get the Tamiya 4YWD, which is just a Futaba. But instead of that, we're going to use the cheat code radio. So this has pre-programmed, instead of having to do, you know, controller stick kung fu, you have buttons all over it to do all the functions of, oh, didn't even show you this, the multifunction unit that we got to go with it. If you're not familiar with these, it is a speed controller, a sound card, it's got a vibration motor, it's got all the lights in the universe to light this truck up. It's very cool. Does all the truck noises. This is the American model, the NFC01. They have one for European trucks, has a different engine sound and some other different noises. And they even have an MFC for the pick-me-up trucks like the F-350 high lift and the Toyota something or other. But yeah, this has built-in programs for everything, as well as obviously our full option tanks, because I had this hooked up to my Centurion. But now I put a little hash mark there and hash mark here because I got a spare receiver. Couldn't find these for the longest time, and then I found one seller on eBay that seemed to have an unlimited supply of them. Not cheap, but still, can't buy this radio anymore. It's been somehow like internationally banned from eBay or sold out, or Tamiya Japan stopped producing them. I don't know why. This is the best thing since sliced bread for Tamiya multifunction vehicles, full option tanks or these trucks. But that's what we're going to use. And let's see here. That away. I'm not going to unbox this mess. It's just everything you see in the photo. That's what's in there. But it's very cool, and it does take up some space inside the cab, which is why we might not be able to use that interior set we got. And as far as paint, I was playing with some mica red from the rattle can from Tamiya, and over gray primer it's a little too dark, over white primer it's a little too light. So I guess I got to finally buy some of that pink primer that they have been selling for years that I've always ignored in the hobby shops, because mostly I was building armor kits and I went, what the hell is this pink crap? What the hell do you use that for? And that's apparently what it's for, is painting red cars. And we have our instructions, and we have some decals. We're really not going to use any of them. Yeah, no, none of them. We're going to get some custom vinyl cut to do the Autobot stencil on the sides of the cab, and we're going to just use good old masking tape to paint the stripe. And there we go. That's it in a nutshell. Upcoming project, though, is we're going to have a big 1/14 scale box truck painted up like Optimus to go next to our giant 32-inch tall Optimus Prime from Agora Models. So, should be pretty fun. Thank the wife for me as well. Oh, it was so nice. Okay, she kicks ass. She's such an enabler. But either way, thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you next time I screw up. Pit Stain Hobbies signing off. Later.